Hey guys, what's good? This is Andre and today I want to talk to you guys about NatGas again. I want to look at how we can potentially make NatGas the very best trade we've had all year from the bottom end of this channel here without risking more than we usually risk. So in order to do that, we're actually going to be tackling two of the market's biggest maxims, basically, that if you've traded for longer than half a day, you probably heard both of them a million times, which is that first off, make sure that you cut your losers short and you let your runners run. And then secondly, there's that maxim that goes, make sure you take care of your losses and your winners will take care of the rest. Now, sure, in theory, that sounds fantastic and I've got nothing against any of those ideas, but what they fail to mention and fail to make you understand is, what do you do in a situation where you buy at an excellent point and then out of nowhere this flips on a coin and you get stopped out? They say nothing about those instances. And of course that the underlying idea is to always make sure that you have a proper risk to reward ratio. But let's look at how we can make one single trade the best one there is. So guys, I was telling you yesterday that we are going to be going long NatGas on the retest of this bottom end of the channel here. We've just done that. We are now officially 100% of our position long. So how do you go in with more than 100% of the position without risking more than you usually risk, so that you can continue making sure that your equity curve is escalating? First off, in order to get all of our entry signals and more of these tips, please go to Patreon and check us out. For just $15 a month, you get access to some of our trades, and for $50 a month, you get access to all of our trades, including option setups, including strategies that help you make money when the underlying isn't necessarily moving. But back to NatGas here, guys, I want to show you what I would do in this situation. So as I was saying, long NatGas, we have our stop here, we have our target profit here. That's all good, but what do we do from here? So I will want you guys to turn your attention to the left of the chart here, and let's analyze this first retest of the bottom of the channel, right? If we were to have the same exact situation then as we do now, we simply long from here, and we have our stop beneath the last week of this candle, basically, to make sure we don't get stopped out for no good reason. And our take profit would be at the top of that channel, which would give us a fantastic 3.6 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Now guys, what we would do here is that I was highlighting the importance of this 50% level of the channel yesterday. 50% is an extremely important level, guys, at all times, whether we're talking Fib retracements, GAN retracements, whether we're talking Elliott waves, all of them use 50% principles. And so please make sure that you apply that to this channel as well. What we're gonna do here, guys, is wait for this to go up above that 50% range, retest it from above. And on that retest, it's time to first off move the stop to break even here, so that we now have a free trade that's running, and then we're gonna be able to add a brand new position from here. That's gonna be another full position. So our usual risk, let's say your usual risk is $100, you now have the same risk of $100, but instead of only being able to make basically what we had initially, $100, I think times 3.6 or something, you now have the ability to make those $370 or $360 plus another $300 if the move continues to move in your favor. If not, and if you get a retracement from here, too bad, you lose $100. You still have that initial free trade, and you are now able to move and scale up into your trade, guys. So I mean, translating that to today's action and the future price movements, it's exactly what we're going to be doing. Break above, retest. This is also gonna offer us a retest of these highs from over here, and the break above them, that's fantastic. Then we're gonna add another position and aim for that top while moving our stop loss here to break even. And that's really all we need to do here, guys. This is one of the concepts, this is the easiest, to aim for that 50% range and be able to aim for that really important threshold, add another while moving your stop to break even, to make sure sure that you always retain the same amount of risk. Now, a secondary way to think about this would be with Fibonacci retracements, but that requires you to have a much more thorough understanding of what the different trends are in the market, knowing the long term, the medium term, and the short term trends as well. And so we are clearly in a long term uptrend here for NatGas. That is undoubtedly. We are in a short term and medium term retracement here. The medium term is still long, the short term is short, it's down, it's bearish. So what we want to do in those instances is first off draw a Fib retracement of the last wave up, as I'm doing here. So the last wave up for us in the kind of the medium term trend would probably be this one. We are now getting a retracement back into the 62% Fib roughly, right into this golden pocket over here, the golden ratio of the Fib retracement, and we are now longing. So this is a way in which you can, let's say that you've longed initially from here, you wait for the entire move up, you draw the Fib, and now you would be adding again here on this golden pocket of the Fib retracement. This is another approach that you can use in your trading. So there you got. So there you have it, guys. I've given you two different ways through which you can scale up into a trade that's winning without adding more risk, and with making sure that you add to your winners, cut your losers short. And I hope this is helpful for you guys. If it is, please leave a thumbs up down below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Have a fantastic day.